What's up, guys? Hope we're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I apologize for the lack of videos the past few days. I've been kind of busy lately over the weekend and such, but we're back on the grind now, and we're going to jump back into things tonight with some more Mini GT. We're mixing it up with some old and new, so we got this new model right here, number 617, beautiful Acura NSX GT3. This is from the 2023 IMSA Daytona 24-hour. Really nice looking car as I drop it. And we also have one of the OG Acuras. This is number 16. It's in the Lego acrylic box. Looks really nice. This was from the 2017 Macau GP. And this is actually a Hong Kong exclusive, so it's a little bit tougher to find. But yeah, figured this was a good mix. I've had this sitting around, and I've had this sitting around. And yeah, I figured we'd go ahead and take a look at both of these. So we'll go ahead and start with the new one right here. And then we will work our way to the old one. And yeah. But hope you guys have been doing well. I'm curious to know what you guys have been up to lately as far as diecast and whatnot. Like what have you guys been picking up lately? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. I've been slowing down a little bit on Mini GT. I've been getting the new releases, but other than that, I haven't really been buying a whole lot of older stuff. Just been slowing down a bit. But alright, here we go. Here is the number 617. Here's the information on the back. IMSA and Acura official license. There's the UPC. That has got to be one of the longest UPCs I've ever seen. Look at all that. That is insane. But anyways, very cool car. I really like the livery on this one. It's kind of simple. It's not really red. This car is more of like a pink color. It's pretty spot on to how it looks on camera versus how it looks in person. It is just like a gloss paint. There's nothing special about it as far as like metal flaking or anything, but it's not like an actual red color. I figured it would be red, but it really is more of a pink. So that is kind of cool. I do like that. You have your number 93 box on the side right here in green. That denotes the, I'm pretty sure that denotes the GTD class. Or, yeah, GTD. And then red, if it had the red stuff, like the red mirrors, the red box, and the red end cap on the spoiler, that would mean it was GTD Pro. So this is like the lowest level team, I believe. But it's still a nice car. You've got some nice metal flake silver paint down here on the side skirt. It also says NSX GT3 Evo 22. And then you've got some nice logos and stuff right there. There's your Harrison Contracting. That is the main sponsor of the car. You got PPG paints, and then some more decals and stuff going around the back behind the wheel, like VP, Michelin. Looks pretty nice. You've got your number box on the side of the window right there. You can see the black roll cage on the interior. There's not too much color on the inside, so there's nothing to look at there unless you were to open it up. The wheels look pretty nice. They are just the standard wheels that we see on these Acura GT3s. Just a nice gloss black, and then there's a little bit of a silver dot in the center for the lug. And then going around to the front end of this thing, you have some really nice yellow acrylic headlights on this one, which I think on these Acura NSXs look pretty nice. Then you've got some venting at the front, a little bit of like some silver lining going around right there up to the black canard. And then you've got some logos right here, like Motul, Michelin, some more small stuff right there. You've got your Acura decal on the front, Harrison Contracting Co., Acura Motorsports, IMSA, your number box right there kind of going down into the intake. I wish this intake was painted black down here. I don't really like that its body color kind of just looks bad. It's just like this big gaping hole of pink. I wish they did some sort of like black paint or something. But you do have some venting right here on the hood as well. And then the windshield banner right here, you have Acura along with the green denoting the class. And then going around to the other side, it's going to be pretty much the same exact thing. I believe this is a symmetrical livery. And then going up to the roof, you have this H&C logo again, real big on the top. You also are going to have your driver names right here. There is 4 of them. Usually there's 3 or 4 drivers for a 24-hour race. So that is nice. And then back here you have Acura Motorsports. Then you also have like the venting and stuff where the rear engine hatch is going to be. There's not actually air going through the vents. There is just some black paint, and the black paint doesn't look great on this right bottom side. You can see these bottom 2 vents right here. It looks like the ink was starting to like run dry with whatever tampo they were using, but other than that, it looks decent. Going back to the rear wing, you have Acura real big on top, and then on the sides, of course, you have the green along with the Acura badging. Nothing on the bottom of the wing. And then one thing I will point out on the sides real quick before we move on is that they do print on this really nice like mesh venting right here on these air intakes, which I think is really nice. It's not just like black paint. I wish they would take this and put it straight down in here. I don't know why they don't. But anyways, going to the back, nice acrylic taillights on this one. You can see the different colors. So you have some white and then red wrapping around, which is really good. Then you have your Acura Motorsport GTD. Yep, I was right. It is the GTD. 93 right there. This little thing right here with the silver dots in the middle. That is going to be like the that's going to be like the flashing red backlight. And then you have some venting right behind the wheels. You have some mesh venting right here, along with 2 black exhaust tips. Nice big old rear diffuser on this thing. And then you also have some sort of text right here. I can't really read it out. It looks like part of this word right here is chipped out. But I also did notice that the spoiler is not straight. It is a little bit wonky. I don't know why that is. It looks like it just got glued down kind of funky or not exactly level, which is kind of disappointing. You can even see it from, if you're looking at the car straight on, you can kind of see that it's at an angle, but and I guess it is what it is. You can't have, like the plastic parts on these 1/64 scale cars can't be perfect all the time. I wish they could be. The bottom of the car is just going to be a flat base, and that's pretty much it for the model. I do think it looks really nice though, especially with these silver accents up here and the yellow headlights. Along with the green accents for the GTD, I think that looks pretty good altogether. Nice little car. Definitely not my favorite Acura NSX that we've gotten, but it is a cool one. But now we'll take a look at this one. Again, this is the Honda NSX GT3, the number 84 car, Hong Kong exclusive. Here's all your information on the bottom. You have your Honda licensing, your UPC right there. There is no TSM sticker on this one, but you do have the True Scale Miniatures thing right there. And this was like right when Mini GT first started, so all you have is the website and their Facebook. No Instagram, no web, or no other social media stuff. So go ahead and get this one cracked open. I do like these Lego box displays that Mini GT used to do. I wish they'd bring them back. I think they're neat. It's a nice way to just have the car in the packaging and still be able to see it, but might need to grab my scissors so I don't damage this. Alright, for those of you that don't know, for these boxes that have this little, like these little tabs on either side of the opening thing, in order to not rip that, you can stick something long and flat through here, and then you can kind of work it up out of there without ripping it. This one just wants to rip. There you go. And then you don't damage your packaging. So anyways, like I said, this is the Lego style packaging, if I can get it out. This is the Lego style packaging, so it comes in this acrylic brick that is legit like a Lego piece, and if you have the other ones, you can stack them together. But anyways, let's figure out how to get this thing open. So there is a door that swings open on the back, and then of course there is a plastic insert back here, similar to what you would find in a blister, just a little bit taller so that it fits in this acrylic box. And here is the car. So it's a much more simple livery. I don't know anything about the Macau GP or how they do like their classes or anything. I just know that they do have, I don't know if they still do, but they obviously have done in the past the GT3 series. So you have some nice silver wheels on this one. which is a nice contrast to the black wheels on the other one. And then it has a gold lug nut in the center, which looks pretty good. You have this real nice white, gray, and red livery, which I think is pretty good. There does appear to be some pretty bad paint rash on this particular model, on the gray paint specifically, which is not good. Oh, there's some on the white paint too. Oh my gosh. It's a little bit harder to see on the front right there, but if you look at the gray paint right here, you'll see all these bubbles and whatnot, and that is paint rash. So I don't know exactly what causes paint rash. I don't know if it's the quality of the paint, the way the paint is applied, the temperatures at which the car has been sitting in for however long. This one is sealed, so I can't imagine too much humidity would have gotten into the actual packaging and the car. I think the paint just happens to do that on some of these old ones, so that is kind of unfortunate, but I guess that's just how this one is. But you do have the Pirelli logo right here, the 84 box, and then there's some other sponsorship logo next to it. You have your 84 on this little vent piece back here, and that is kind of like a gunmetal gray. You have the little like window slider stamped onto it. You have the name of the driver right there. Honda Racing. Again, the actual livery on this is pretty cool with the gray and the red. It just sucks about that paint rash, but this is going to have rubber mirrors. These ones are pretty sturdy. And then going around to the front end, you have this windshield banner, which is going to have this big sponsorship logo up here. Really big yellow banner. But then you also have your number 84. And then this one is the same way as the other one. No black paint or anything down in this vent, which is kind of unfortunate. But you do have your Honda logo right here. NSX Honda Racing. Clear acrylic headlights on this one. They do look pretty good though. You can see like the bulb details underneath. And then the same sort of mesh venting on the front as we saw on the other one. This one, the canards are actually painted gray, which I think looks pretty good. And then you have some red trim going across the front splitter right here as well. And this side of the car is going to be pretty much the same, except this side looks much better as far as paint rash goes. There's still like a little bit of bubbling every now and again on this gray, but it's not as bad as the driver's side was. But you do have this same printed mesh detail right here on these vents. Looks like there's a little bit of like overspray from the paint going onto it, which kind of sucks. This side's much cleaner, but on the venting it is pretty similar, except it does not have any black paint like this one did. And you have your big 84 box on the roof. And then you also have Honda Racing on the wing, and the wing is white and red, which is nice. It's not just black. The bottom side is just black. But then you have your GT3 in red on the sides. And on the back end, nice taillights on this one, same exact taillights. You have like, actually no, the taillights actually look a little bit different. Yeah, the taillights are a little bit different. So that center on this new one, they have like the like white acrylic or like clearish white, and on this one it's just like completely clear, so there's no like brake lights. I don't know, I think this one actually looks a little bit cleaner on this older one than it does on this one. But yeah, so taillights are a little bit different between them. I don't think that's because this one's a Honda and that one's an Acura. I think they just changed the headlights throughout the years, because this one is pretty damn old. But you do have your Honda badge right there. You have this little red auxiliary taillight right here. The same black dual exhaust, the same rear diffuser, and the same venting going on. You also have some Pirelli badges behind the rear wheels back here. And again, nothing on the base of this one, just plain black. So there's a little mix of some old and new Acura NSXs. I think they're both cool. The paint rash is unfortunate on this one, but there's not really anything I can do about it. Didn't really pay a whole lot for this one, so I'm not really that bummed about it. If I would have paid a bunch of money for it, I'd probably be pretty sad. But yeah, I think these cars look good. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys in the next video.